Hello there. In one of my YT shorts, I showed you this battery level indicator. Just like that, this device is also helpful while innovating something. So here's a continuity tester made by me. Now this device has two uses. First, telling the continuity of current in a circuit. For understanding this, let's take an example. So I made this circuit. Now before connecting anything, I will need to check whether the wires are properly soldered or a switch isn't working. Thus, it helps in busting the problems in a circuit. Second, for testing the conductivity of materials to know what kind of material it is. According to science, it can be a conductor, non-conductor, or an insulator. Before starting the testing, let me tell you that the part that you're gonna see now was shooted almost a year ago. So my voice won't be so clear and I may speak some incorrect words. So keeping that in mind, let's get the show on the road.
And I will just connect this to this. See, this is the LED lights up. This. So this is a metal plate and connect this to this. So let's see. LED is glowing. It means that this is a conductor. So this is a conductor. Now let's try something else. We have a wooden knife over here. So I will connect it to its positive end and its negative. So as you can see, the LED doesn't glow, while connect it over here, it glows. So this means that this is not a conductor. Now let's try. So here I have a piece of plastic and let's try on it. No, it's not conductor, but still trying it. As you can see, this is not a conductor of electricity. No conductor. So this is a metal cap. Now, right, of Kisan Bosch. Now we will find out whether paint plays an important role in the conductivity of a metal. Here I will take it. As you can see, on this part where it isn't painted, it glows. Okay. It glows. But on the part where it is painted, and I push it, it doesn't glow even a little bit, like you can see. And the part is painted and it glows. So this is paint, and it plays an important role in the conductivity of a metal. If a metal is painted with acrylic colors, so acrylic colors are non-conductive and they do not like the conductor. Okay, so now we'll try it with water. So let me bring some water. So now we'll do a test between water. So in this one I will mix salt, but not now. So here I have my conductivity tester. I will and let's test it out. As you can see, the light glows, but very lightly. In this case also, very lightly. So this is just water. Now I will mix some salt in the water. So this will tell us whether adding salt to the water makes it more conductive or not. So now the salt has completely mixed into the water. Now let's do a conductivity test. Okay, so now here the water, and as you can see, it lights more than this water. If you can compare the glow as I can compare from my eyes, you can see that this glows more while this glows less. So this was a conductivity test between simple water and salt mixed water. So this was my conductivity tester. Now I'll show you how this works. So here we have it's written, and from here you can change the setting. And here there is a ribbon here. So this joins the negative and positive. So we are doing see a series connection over here. And these are the button cells. This is a negative wire that's going from here, and this goes directly to this. And this is a negative of the LED, so negative point. And the positive of the LED is connected with this switch. this particular LED in turn goes from here to here, over here. And now let's connect it all again. You want to see the conducting test again? There it is. Okay, so as you can see, how less light glows. Here, as you can see, how less the light glows. And while this is salt water, and add over here, it glows more than here.
Thank you. Bye bye. Let me know how I shoot my videos. Here is a keyboard. It's an old keyboard.